Is it just me, or is Captain Mar-Vell a Super Saiyan? So Mar-Vell has just released the first official trailer for Captain Mar-Vell, and in traditional MCU fashion, they tend to begin with the story trailer first. And even though the trailer itself doesn't have a standout moment or anything like that, but there's still plenty to discuss in relation to what's going to happen in this movie and what we know so far from the trailer. Now first and foremost, we do know that Captain Mar-Vell isn't going to be an origin movie, but instead it's going to follow in a similar pattern to Black Panther, where yes, we do get to see where Carol Danvers came from and whatnot, but as soon as the film will open, Carol Danvers will already be Captain Mar-Vell. And based on the trailer, it does seem like they are going to take some liberties with her origin story. How drastic the changes will be has yet to be seen. And then we also get to see Carol implementing her powers by using her traditional photon blasts. Now I find this to be interesting because in the earlier shots we do see that Carol Danvers' energy is blue, while in the later shots we do get to see her in yellow energy. So this had me led to believe that maybe it's the suit that amps up Carol's powers, unless it's just a piece of Kree weaponry, but I'm leaning towards the former. And then we also get to see glimpses of other characters, both old and new, featuring a younger Nick Fury, which I must say that the aging process is very convincing, and I really have to admire the CG work that's been put into the de-aging process. And then we see one of Carol's close friends, which appears to be in her past, and I do believe that she is the woman who will eventually become Spectrum, correct me if I'm wrong? Because I have heard that they are going to do some sort of Easter egg revolving around Spectrum at some point, or at the very least allude to the fact that she will in fact become Spectrum. And then we also get to see this mysterious Kree warrior who many people believe is going to be Mar-Vell, as to which I've heard mixed things about. Some people are saying that he is Mar-Vell, some people are saying that he's not Mar-Vell, but I'm inclined to believe that he is Mar-Vell, seeing as how Mar-Vell is very important to how Carol becomes Captain Mar-Vell. Plus we do get to see a shot of the Skrulls in this trailer, which I must say they look pretty great. And I do appreciate how they haven't shied away from their somewhat goofy appearance and they just rolled with it. Speaking of villains, we do get to see the return of Ronan the Accuser, who I do believe is going to have more of an anti-hero role in this movie, since this movie will somewhat focus on how he descends into madness, which is something I cannot wait to see because I'm actually a fan of the character. And as a nice little bonus, we do also get the return of Coulson, who much like Nick Fury has been de-aged quite a bit, which makes sense since this is going to take place in the 90s. And once again, the de-aging effects are pretty on point. And we even get to see glimpses of Carol Danvers along with the rest of the Star Force. And as far as my knowledge goes in terms of Star Force, I do believe that they are a bunch of Kree warriors, or at the very least Kree affiliated warriors. And this is a surprise to absolutely no one in that we will actually get to see Captain Mar-Vell and her helmet. And design wise, this is very accurate. And I can sense a bit of the Ultimates in the sense that we do get to see her mouth being a lot more blue in a similar fashion to how the Ultimate Kree wear their uniforms. But overall, this is a pretty solid trailer and it has me all the more excited to see this movie now, because obviously we now have a better grasp on what the film will look like. And so far, I'm pretty much impressed with everything they have going for this movie. I can't wait to see Carol Danvers and how they're going to explore her origin story. I also can't wait to see the Skrulls as well as some of the returning characters. And above all else, I am very fascinated on how this is going to tie in with Infinity War and Avengers 4. So what do you think of the first official trailer for Captain Mar-Vell? Are you excited to see the debut of Carol Danvers, or do you think that there are going to be much better movies in 2019? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Take care and have a good one.